The very first thing that you should be asking an agent, whether it's a friend, a family member, somebody that you were referred to, or you've met this person for the first time in open house, is, are you a full-time agent? What we're really trying to figure out is, are you fully committed to me in real world, real time to represent me? Real estate doesn't stop. It doesn't eat. It doesn't sleep. It's constantly moving. So hiring a buyer's agent is crucial. Even more crucial is hiring a buyer's agent that is fully committed to you and that is able to act and react quickly. So if you hire a part-time agent, which I'm not saying don't hire a part-time agent, I'm just saying if you do, make sure you set your expectations up front and understand when their availability is. Because it could be the difference between you having an offer that is accepted and not even having the opportunity to make an offer. I really want to impress upon you, set these expectations up front. It will save you heartache in the long run. Know what to expect from them and also get them to know what to expect from you. Tell them your availability and move forward and be happy. Not all buyer's agents are the same. Not everybody clicks together. It's important to make sure that you are finding somebody that you communicate with well and that you have the same method of communication. Beyond that, ask them what services they offer as a buyer's agent that can help you beyond their competition. Yes, buyer's agents have competition. Yes, you have a choice. Here at Guthrie Real Estate, specifically with the Umbrella team, we not only show you houses and set up showing tours, which you can view online before we go, but you can also look at reports, net sheets, buyer sheets. We can do a rent versus buy. We can do a ton of reports. Also, we'll pull disclosures. We'll pull comps for you. And when it's time to make an offer, we will fully advise you in person what an offer is, how to make an offer, what the comps say, and to try to educate you before you make your offer. Beyond that, we negotiate back and forth for you. Beyond that, we set up inspections for you. Beyond that, we set up repairs for you. Beyond that, we set up closings for you. And beyond that, we will be here with your file for any questions that you have. And beyond that, we'll be here the next time you're ready to buy, to upgrade, to move on. Buyer's agents are not all created equally. Ask them what tools, what technology, what services, what soft skills they have that set them apart from their competition. If you do so, I bet you'll be surprised. So it's such an important question to ask. Have you ever done a transaction like this one? Although we can do real estate on almost every transaction, let me tell you, if you ask that question, it could save you some heartache in the future, which is certainly what we are all about, is making a smooth sell and happy clients at Guthrie Real Estate. There are things that go along with mobile homes, such as, has it ever been moved before? What kind of tie-down system does it have? How much extra is the well and septic? Does it have rural water? And if so, what is the buy-in? Because that can be a couple $1,000s of unexpected expense if you weren't told that in the beginning. Or is the house on a golf course? What is the HOA? Is it land or is it commercial, and is it a special use commercial? These are all things that your agent should know to represent you properly. And if not, make sure that they know the proper questions to ask and they have the support system there to help you get a smooth transaction and a knowledgeable base to draw from. I hope this helps. Please ask this question. It could save you in the future. So are you an area expert? Make sure you ask that question. Do they know where traffic backs up? Do they know the best little Italian restaurant to go to? Do they know the area and the schools and the families that surround them? Are they from there? Not as important as, do they know what they're selling? Because you're not just buying a house, you're buying a community. And it's important to understand that community before you move in. If you want to compare area codes, my website is a wonderful place to do that. You can actually type in one zip code and then another zip code, and it will compare crime rates, weather statistics, schools, and beyond. So go to umbrellaokc.com. Go and you can click on the buyer's information there, and it'll let you compare the area. If not, you can always just give me a call, and I'll be happy to run those reports and email them over to you. But if you're not in my area, which I hope that you are, but if you're not, ask that question. Super important. It is a service that they can offer beyond service in real estate, knowing what you're buying before you actually buy it. So you might actually really impress your potential buyer's agent if you ask this question. Can you, in your workload currently, handle another buyer? And hopefully they're very honest with you. Because just like everything else, our careers ebb and flow. And if they can't, again, hopefully they're honest with you, and they'll send you off and they'll refer you to somebody who does have time to assist you. And that goes back to the full-time agent. Now, not to say that top producers can't handle you. Most of the time, actually, they have showing assistants, buyer's agents, selling agents, and they have a full crew of people that can support you. Or on the flip side, if it's a new agent or an agent that prefers to work alone, they typically keep their workload at a certain capacity so they can assist you the very best. But make sure you ask that, because sometimes they don't even think about it. They're just taking on another client, and they don't think about whether or not they have the time to actually commit to you. So ask that question and see what their reaction is. So this is a very touchy, tricky subject. There is no set fee in real estate. Let me make that perfectly clear. So usually this is covered through you and your agent through a buyer's agreement. Certain agents will charge transaction fees and others will not. I am not saying that you shouldn't pay these fees or you should pay these fees. I'm just saying find out up front so you're not shocked at the end if you're paying a fee. And sometimes the fee covers their added services that they can offer you, so be sure to cover that as well. Typically we get hired when the sale is completed or consummated at the end by the seller, but sometimes there are transaction fees charged by the buyer's agent, so you'll want to figure that out as well. If you have any questions, certainly give us a call at Guthrie Real Estate, and we'll be happy to discuss this further. And finally, after you've chosen your buyer's agent, simply ask them, where do I get started? Most often they'll tell you to get pre-qualified. I can verify this for you. Don't be afraid. If your credit isn't where you need it to be, don't be afraid. Most lenders can tell you what to pay off and what not to pay off, and where to move some money around to make it happen. Because after all, if you don't know where you are, then you don't know where you're going. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. If you need anything, please call Guthrie Real Estate, myself, and my team, Umbrella Property Professionals, and I thank you so much. Have a great day.